As time goes on, more and more documents from the DOJ's release of the Epstein files come to light, and the public is quite clearly shocked at what's being found in there. And because there's so much information, I mean millions and millions of documents, it's hard to tell what's real and what's fake. And just like the DOJ statement says, this production may include fake or falsely submitted images, documents, or videos, as everything that was sent to the FBI by the public was included in the production that is responsive to the act. Some of the documents contain untrue and sensationalist claims against President Trump that were submitted to the FBI right before the 2020 election. To be clear, the claims are unfounded and false, and if they have any shred of credibility, they certainly would have been weaponized against President Trump already. Now, in one of the millions of released documents, there is a diary entry from an alleged victim. Now, this alleged victim claims to have given birth to a baby girl in 2002, when she would have been just around 16 or 17 years old, according to the Times. Now, these diary entries seem to be written in code, as you can see on screen right now. But these codes have been deciphered to where we can actually read what is being written. And one of them reads, "She was born. I heard her cries." The alleged victim wrote, "I saw this tiny head and body in between the doctor's hands. Jelaine said she was beautiful. Where is she? I do not want to be tied to Jeffrey for the rest of my life. Playing the piano well is not a good reason to think someone has good genes or should have a baby. I am too young and he is too old." Now, if you've been on social media, what you've seen is an interview, a 2-hour-long interview featuring Jeffrey Epstein. He's being interviewed by Steve Bannon. Take a look at this video that you just have to see.
Let me give you the I know in my case.
Is your money dirty money?
If you live.
I just asked a question. Is your money dirty money?
No, it's not. So, in fact.
Why is it not dirty money?
Because I earned it.
But you earned it.
I earned it legally.
We went back to this before. You earned
Yes.
it. You earned it advising the worst people in the world, right? That do enormous bad things, and just to make more money.
So, instead of asking me the question, should you take the money? Because I think it's a legitimate question.
You think it's a legitimate question?
Yes, no
Why?
question. Because I think about, ethics is always a complicated subject.
What are you, class 3 sexual predator?
Tier 1.
What's tier 1's the highest and worst?
No, I'm
The lowest?
I'm the lowest.
You're
yes.
the lowest. Okay, tier 1, you're the lowest. You think you're the devil himself?
No, but I do have a good mirror.
It's a serious question.
Sorry.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
I don't know. Why would you say that?
Because you have all the attributes. You're incredibly smart. You remember the devil is
Was
somebody
the devil
knows
smart?
The devil's brilliant. You read Milton's Paradise Lost.
No, the devil scares me.
Now, what I've seen on social media myself is perhaps one of the wildest conspiracy theories yet to date regarding Epstein. And that conspiracy theory is that Epstein is still alive. Now, if you're wondering how this came about, let me break it down for you. On the morning of Epstein's death, a post was made to 4chan, which is an anonymous online forum where anybody anywhere around the world can post whatever they want at any time. Now, the post reads as follows: "Not saying anything after this. Please do not try to dox me, but last night after 04:15 count, they took him medical in a wheelchair, front cuffed, but not one triage nurse says they spoke to him. Next thing we know, a trip van shows up. We do not do releases on the weekends unless a judge orders it. Next thing we know, he's put in a single-man cell and hangs himself. Here's the thing, the trip van did not sign in and we did not record the plate number, and a guy in a green dress military outfit was in the back of the van according to the tower guy who let him through the gate. You guys, I'm shaking right now, but I think they switched him out." Now, the thing is that this post was made on the morning that Epstein's death was announced. And obviously it's up for debate because of how anonymous 4chan is. Anyone can go and post whatever they want and pretend to be anybody. But here's where things get even weirder. A grand jury convened by Jeffrey Berman, who is the Attorney General of the Southern District of New York, issued a subpoena to AT&T, Citibank, Apple, and 4chan itself for records that aimed to uncover this anonymous poster's identity. And what they found was shocking. The subpoenas revealed the poster's name, which I won't say here to protect his identity, but the poster's name is the exact name of a prison officer whose statements were released as part of the prison's investigations into Epstein's death. So obviously this conspiracy is being fueled by the fact that the subpoena revealed that the name of the poster is the same name as a prison guard who was allegedly present during Epstein's death. The claim, however, of a swap out has since been debunked, with official investigations, including DOJ reviews, confirming that Epstein died by suicide by hanging as the result of prison guard failures and protocol failures. Alongside that, prison videos and metadata contradict the claims that there was a swap in the first place. Now look, we always read the comments, and what we're wondering is if you guys think that we are just barely scratching the surface here with the release of these new files, or if we've seen everything that there is to see. My name is Jackson Buhai, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one.